Hey there YouTube, and welcome to Shogun 2 Total War. This is going to be a new campaign, and I know last time the two campaigns I were doing really didn't pan out. I never really got to finish them, but this time I'm going to be dedicated, and the way I figured this is going to be a good transition into the Shogun 2 DLC Rise of the Samurai that is going to be coming out the 27th, I believe. So I figured this is a good way to get myself more acquainted with campaign before I move on to Rise of the Samurai, because I really don't know all there is to know about campaign, and I really want to get better at it before I go into Rise of the Samurai, because that will be a huge thing for me before Skyrim and Battlefield 3 comes out. So that is why I'm going to do this transition to Shogun 2 mainly. Now, this is going to be a campaign marathon, meaning videos are going to be coming at you very quickly. I'm going to try to get them out all before Rise of the Samurai comes out, and hopefully it will work out really well. I am going to be playing as the Hojo once again, just because I do like where they start out. They have a very good area. I'm not going to be as stupid as I was last time, though, with how I attacked. I feel that I've grown a lot in terms of diplomacy and other alliances and whatnot since the last campaign, because really I didn't know much about campaigning on Shogun 2. It's very different than any other Total War, as those who have played campaigns have noticed, I'm sure, as well as those who are going to watch these videos will see. So, without any further ado, we're going to start the campaign. It will be a short campaign, played on normal difficulty, considering I don't want really to bump the difficulty up too much, because this is going to, again, just going to be a 5-day long campaign. So really, it's just going to be coming by very quickly. I'm going to try to record all at once, so 1 or 2 sessions, and they're going to be back-to-back, so it's going to be a campaign marathon. Please try to keep up, and we will get started. After this loads, of course, there's going to be 2 cutscenes, and hope you guys will enjoy those. The cutscenes are generically the same from all the factions, but they're still fun to watch because it is a pretty nice opening cutscene for a campaign, so we will watch them.
This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become Shogun. But who will be victorious? Hojo lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. Our castles are strong, the envy of Japan. We are rightly admired as master builders. Strong walls, strong souls. Our siege engines are equally mighty. Nothing stands before them. Shamonten, the war god, has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Hojo clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls!
Indeed it does, and this is definitely going to be our future as the Shogun, at least if all goes well.
We are the Hojo. For many years, we have vied for control of Kanto, bringing us into conflict with a number of rival clans. Having captured territory from the Imagawa, We have brokered an uneasy truce in order to service our more pressing concerns. The Ogigayats and the Yamanouchi clans have united for fear of our mighty ambition. Musashi is therefore a priority. Capture of this province will rid us of the Ogigayats and gain us a foothold at the heart of Kanto.
Alright, so we will just listen to the first part of that because I really didn't find all of it that necessary. So, anyway, starting off, we get a task to defeat an army belonging to the Ogigayatsu, and we will in turn get a perk that will instill fear in our enemies for 4 seasons, which basically just reduces their morale. Alright, and shut up. Okay, so that's the first one that you can't basically tell to shut up. So, let's get started here. First thing that you typically want to do in a campaign is upgrade your farms, because they're really what are going to get you the income later on, because then you can start upgrading castles, getting more buildings that will help you basically earn more money. Alright, so let's have our first battle immediately. Okay, showed me that again for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to fight this battle just because it is the first battle of the campaign, and it's pretty nice to show these, so we'll just do that. Alright, now that we're on the battle map, we'll start deployment here, and we're just going to skip the general speech because we really don't need to hear it. Okay, so now when you get on the battle map, I typically like to think like the AI. So, the AI is going to do one of two things. They're going to rush for this hill, which would be stupid because they're going to run into my force first, or they're going to rush for the wooded hill, and I'm going to bet any money it's going to be the wooded hill over here, so we're going to kind of take up a position to stop them, because I really don't want them to get really good position on me, because that would just be a pain. Yuri Samurai out on the flank, that'll do. Okay, let's get going. Yep, what did I tell you? Here they are. And they're going to rush in the forest, just like I said. It's pretty darn easy to predict the AI once you've played enough campaign. I mean, really, they're pretty darn predictable. Unless you're brand new to Shogun, you should easily be able to pick up on what they're doing. Now, they are going to get a bit of a high ground advantage, but I'm going to have the forest recover from their arrows. It's not like it's that big of a deal. Hopefully my bows can do some damage. I'm not counting on much, though, because obviously we're fighting in a forest. And forests cover more arrows than they should, really, but I'm not complaining. It's just a patch that I think CA should definitely add in, because really, you can't really stop a whole volley of arrows with just a bit of forest. I mean, really. But that's enough on that subject. That's mostly a multiplayer thing that I wish they'd fix. AI, it doesn't matter at all, but multiplayer can be a bit annoying. Okay, so I'm going to shoot at their general, which is actually a light cav. That's interesting. Now, I don't want my general to get engaged with that light cav, because he will die quickly if engaging a light cav, because light cav are actually a cavalry unit that can hold up to a general even when inspired, so it's a pretty darn good unit. But as I said, like, you can easily see, I'm not getting any kills with my arrows. They're on horseback, which makes it even more susceptible to arrows, but I'm still getting nothing, and that just shows you how kind of overpowered forests can be. Alright, we're just gonna outflank. I don't particularly feel comfortable attacking them like this. I would prefer it if they would come to me, and it looks like they are, actually. Okay, well, I guess surrounding would be the best option here. Alright, there we go. They're gonna break quickly like this. And I'm going to just pop a rally just to quicken this. Get my general around, do some damage on their morale and whatnot. Hammer and anvil should quickly end this. There we go. So an easy victory for me, really. It doesn't take much to beat the AI like this. You just kind of need to predict them before the battle, because really they're always going to rush to the best hill that they can possibly camp at. Unless they attack you, then they will come to you, so you want to pick the best hill that you can camp at. Just kind of standard